What it is, guys, Josh here. I'm about to teach you about that DPTV Productions back in Pro Tools with a 13th audio production tutorial. And today we're going to talk about sidechain compression, which is a very useful skill set in any genre of music, but it's very popular in the dubstep and the hip-hop electronica style music because of its wobble type of effect there. But it's very useful anywhere, and I'm very, very serious. But I got this little track here, but basically what sidechain compression does beforehand, it's going to take certain tracks, certain sounds, and compress them when other sounds are taking place, okay? So check it out. I got this little kick drum, I got this pad over top, and I got this little synth bass track. So check out what the kick drum sounds like by itself. Yeah, girl, you know what I'm talking about? I had that synth bass on there, okay? Still got the pad muted. Now you got both of these, the drum and the bass. It's all nasty sounding, you know, a little too much. I ain't gonna lie. You add the pad, and now it's really generic and overwhelming. Not only that, but you can tell that the bass drum's kind of getting drowned out. But we're going to use sidechain compression to make that bass drum really pulse and kick and cut through the mix by diving out the rest of the sound. So let's go to the window and go to the mix window, okay? So here's what we got. We got the synth bass, we got the pad, and we got the kick. I'm gonna get rid of the pad. So right now it's just going to sound like this: the kick and the synth bass. Yeah! Okay, now the thing is, what we're gonna need is, now, and by the way, real quick, you can right click up at the top here and set what all you wanna see here. As you can tell, I've got inserts A through E, F through J, and then the sends here. You can have comments and whatever you want, but this is what I like. I got my plugins right here, I got more plugins right here, and then the buses and stuff right here, and that's what we're gonna use today. We want the bass. We want things to compress to the bass drum. We want the bass drum sounds to compress to it, the sound of it. So since that's going to be the sound that everything is listening for, we're going to put a bus on the bass pedal. So in the sends, we're going to bus, and we're going to get a mono bus, and we'll grab bus 17. Okay, boom, we got it right there, baby. You know what I'm talking about? We'll adjust this in a minute. We can adjust that bass off. Now it's not going to change the sound at all if I press play. It's just a bus. That's all that's going on, and that's fine. We'll talk about that in a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the sends here, okay? We can go to add another plugin here. Well, since this is going to be a sidechain-based plugin, I'm going to drop it all the way down to the bottom. I'll go down here. I'm just being cool here. And what I'll use is I got all kind of my own compressors, but I'll actually use the one that comes with Pro Tools, the free one. This bad baby right here. Okay, so we got a little compression going on, okay? So now, let's solo... Sorry about that. Let's solo the bass when we play it, okay? We'll solo ourselves too, so I can hear myself here in just a second. I don't disappear like I just did there, and I did it again. But now when you hear the bass, it sounds like this, and I'm going to bypass the compression. It's kind of killing it a little bit, you know what I mean? So the thing is, we're going to have to adjust it based off the music, okay? Now, a couple things that are going on is this button right here. It's a little tiny thing. You can see the word sidechain, okay? We need to set that sidechain on. But not only that, we have to actually decide which bus it's going to be sidechained to here. So I'm actually going to go in here and click bus 17. Okay, so now it is actually sidechained to this bad baby right here. Now, this will actually adjust a lot of it. You can use this as the amount of sidechaining. But there's a lot of settings here. The attack and the release is how fast. This is how fast it'll actually cut down. This is how fast or slow it will come back. After it's been compressed, how fast it'll kind of come back. So let's just turn it on, and let's see if you can hear what's going on. I'm going to adjust some settings, and then we'll talk about what I'm doing. So listen for like a wobble effect. Again, when the bass pedal kicks through, I'm going to start it bypassed like this, and I'm going to turn it on, and we're going to see what happens. So get ready. And again, that's what it sounds like normal, so now I'm going to press it on. Oh, you hear that wobble? That wobble that's going on there? It's kind of has that little wobble sound effect. It's kind of, as you hear the bass pedal kick, you hear the music dive out real fast as soon as it kicks, but it slowly comes back in. Now, the release is affecting that. Check it out. If you turn the release way down and the attack way down, it's going to give you a lot of problems. I mean, you're asking the computer to react so fast that it's kind of freaking out. So here's a good medium. I get about right there and right there. Like I said, and you hear that wobble kind of effect, like I said, I'll bypass it and then turn it back on. Yes, you got that wobble. Well, while you're talking about that wobble, here's the thing though. If I turn the pad back on and it's not wobbling, it's still going to sound real straight. And it's going to sound like the bass pedal's kicking through the bass, but it's not kicking through the pad. Starting to sound funny. Starting to sound a little funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't like it. Now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold Alt, okay, or Option. Some of y'all have different buttons or whatever. I'm gonna hold Alt. I'm gonna click. I'm gonna drag it. I'm gonna drop that bad baby on my pad. You know what I'm saying? Because I got pads. Okay, so anyway, that doesn't matter. Now when I press play now, it's going to compress both of these. See, this bad baby's set to bus 17 with the same settings. Sure, I'd go in here and make some changes, but just for now, so I can show you that this bass pedal is going to be cutting both of these out for a split second and diving them back in. Not only does it compress their sound, but it makes it sound like the bass pedal is so powerful that it's kicking and cutting through the mix and making everything else shut your mouth. You know what I'm talking about? So now what's cool is I can use this bus here and I can adjust it. If I turn it all the way down, it's going to kill that sidechain effect. If I turn it all the way up, it's going to use the maximum of it. Again, this is just a way to toy with it, but I'll show you the difference. So I'll turn it all the way down, we'll jam it, and as I turn it up, you'll watch the sidechain start to happen with both of these other two sounds. Get what I'm saying? Get what I'm talking about, bro? Okay? And then like I said, you can adjust volumes however you want. You want this thing to be a little louder like that. And again, if I just bypass them, it sounds like this. Really listen to the bass pedal there. See how weak it sounds? A lot of its low end is missing, but since I'm literally letting that low end breathe for that split second, listen how powerful it sounds now. Again, what's happening is the bass sound and the bass drum are kind of fighting over frequencies there, and you can EQ them all day long. But if you want that bass pedal to breathe for just a split second, so it doesn't kind of sound like this, all dead, it sounds weak and thin and not very low-endy. You can add this sidechain compression and make it cut through, son. I'm over here dancing. Y'all can't see me. It don't matter, but I'm dancing. Listen, guys, appreciate you watching. Josh here with DepriveD Productions back in Pro Tools. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope this helps you, any of my audio guys. When it comes to sidechaining, it's very, 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 very helpful, very important, and it's a must-have skill set. It's a must-have. You cannot, you will need this, I promise. No matter what you're doing, you may need to sidechain brass to strings. You may need to sidechain guitars to your snare drum. I have no clue. The time will come, and you'll need it, and you'll be thankful. I promise. But thanks for watching, man. Josh with DepriveD Productions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, DepriveD Productions. Hit up the Facebook, DepriveD Productions, and then find DepriveD, capital D at the beginning, capital D at the end, on SoundCloud, on Bandcamp. Get you some free music. Go buy our EP. Watch some more of our videos. There's like 120 of them. We got all kind of cool stuff coming. Almost 1,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. We love you. We miss you. And we want to be on you. Peace.